I'd like to give a special welcome to this week's podcast where we speak to Jalal from Three Rooms Indians restaurant. And I know that we're going to talk about a very, very important area, which is based around funeral lunches. So a special welcome, Jalal. And I know that
Thank you.
yeah, this subject we're going to talk about quickly is an important tough day, and I know that it's important for you and your team because that's what you do. You really care about people. Um, how do you feel? Do you feel your team are trained and comfortable with managing and running funeral lunches?
Thank you, Neil. First of all, yes. I would say absolutely they are ready and they are very, very passionate about that. We did talk about for these things for a long time because of we have a good locations and we have a good accommodation place to accommodate
Yes.
the funeral lounge in this local area. Why I want to do this because I had a lots of inquiry regards about the funeral luncheon and they need a nice area to explore themselves after that funeral things. It is a very sensitive things and we are really care about these things. And I think I would say me and my team are very specialized on this and I would say people will love, enjoy our atmosphere.
Yeah, that's great. And I know that we've spoken off air as such, and I know that you put great importance and focus on making sure that everything works really, really smoothly. Tell me about your chef. You have, I know you have great chefs. Tell me about that because the your food has got great reputation. You've got a lot of loyal customers. But are your chefs up for this?
Oh, this is a very good question, Neil, about the chef. Oh, my chef, it has been about 20 years of experience within this industry. And he has been with me last 8 years or so with a different restaurant because I have more than one restaurant, not only this, but three with the three rooms. He has been work for 3 years.
Yeah,
And one of the things for the chef is he is a very consistent and he doesn't compromise about the quality of the foods. So that's why he's very specialized on this industry, and he always like to use fresh ingredients instead of like a, cooked things and things. He believe in fresh foods taste better.
yeah.
That's his most valuable slogan for this restaurant. So I would say one of the best chef in this industry,
Yeah. Oh, that's
and
brilliant.
he's care of this when he's cooking. He very much care about the dishes, and he always think in his mind, okay, if I would like this dish, why not my customer wouldn't like it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. Well, that's good to hear. Thanks for that. Thanks very much for that. I think the other question I would ask you is, in terms of this being a special day and a tough day for families, that I think being nervous is one thing, but having peace of mind. Can I ask, will you be personally involved in heading up this day, in charge of it?
Absolutely, because this is a very very sensitive day for funeral, and I know, and it would be beginning to end. I will be with this day, and I will conduct with my team from they will help me, and especially I know in this era very difficult, and we are thinking about how this could be a reasonable budget wise the funeral day, and I think we are the expert on it, and I will look after everything top to bottom.
Yeah, yeah. So leave no stone unturned in the preparation and care for
Everything,
the people on the day.
everything,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Preparations to sit down the people, welcome drinks, welcome canopies, and everything. Okay, before we started the events, I checked everything one by one thoroughly.
yeah, yeah. And it's an emotional day for people. It's a day that um, people need to get through, and kind of they want to have special memories in a way of that day. So it's great to hear that you and your team are so committed, that you'll be involved as well. And I guess really some people have some very specific requirements. It might be around when the food is served, what is the menu, etc. You're totally committed to that.
Absolutely. I was going to explain that if you wouldn't ask me the question, but I would say that next time. Yes, basically, at the moment, it's very, very important to look after the allergen. So, some example, gluten-free, dairy-free. We are very much trained, my chef and my team.
Yeah.
And obviously, the vegetarian option will be available. And also, as you said, that the timing wise, yes, we are very much focused on the timing, because this is a very emotional day. When they're arriving, when we're going to serve them welcome drinks, canopies, the starters, the main course, or the snacks, depend on which package they wanted to want. So we will be having 1 or 2, 3 options for them, so they can whether enjoy the bowls with some snacks, or they could have a proper meal, starter, main course, side dish, rice, or whatever. So depend on the package which one they want to take it. But we have a lots of options for them. Very easy, relaxing, and as long as with the allergy things, we will look after them, because this is very important in this time.
That's brilliant, brilliant. And how many people can you accommodate in the restaurant?
I have obviously the meaning is 3 rooms. We have 3 different rooms. So altogether, I could do about 80 people, or we can have a one room that they can like a private area. We can do 40, 30, 20, depends on their needs. So I have that things. I think I have a very much option open for them. So would be the lovely place for anyone who wanted to do the funeral lunch.
Fantastic. And that's really great. And if anybody wants to get in touch with you, how do they do that, Jalal?
Oh, they can email me. They can direct. I have a mobile number. They got the direct number to me. They can come to see me before this event, face to face. Okay, I explain how it's going to be, what is going to be that day. Everything I explain. That's the best things I would say before the event. See me personally, and I will explain everything to them.
Fantastic. That's great. I think you've got everything covered. It's been a pleasure to speak to you and hear about your commitment to this. And I look forward to speaking to you real soon. Thanks, Jalal. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Look after. See you again.
Okay. Bye-bye.